What's happening, Christian brothers and non-Christian brothers worldwide? Welcome to another episode of Nate's Chocolate Convo, the only podcast where building the man is the business. Tonight we're going to talk about something serious. We all know that Mr. Cosby has been released from prison. There are mixed feelings about it. There are people that agree with his release, and there are people that don't. Many different podcasters talked about it. My man Hassan Campbell was one. Shouts out to him. I have subscribed to his channel. I watch it all the time. Good stuff. Great information. Tonight I watched it. His podcast. Some stuff I agree with, some stuff I don't. But the one thing that I did agree with was sorry about that. The one thing I did agree with was he didn't comply with his masters. And what I mean by that is this whole thing was brought back up. Even though 2005 it was supposed to be over with. He made a deal. He even paid the women. They brought it back up in 2018. 13 years later. Why is the question? Why did they bring back up an old case that was supposed to be over? Because he was going to make a move that I really believe that would have changed America, especially Black America. When he wanted to buy NBC, either NBC or ABC, they declined. So he was getting ready to start his own. And when he tried that, that's when they brought the case back up. They paid those women to come out in public again. They were paid. That was supposed to shut him down for good. Whether it bankrupt him, put him in a state of depression or sickness or incarceration, which they did, it was supposed to break him. Now he has been released because the Supreme Court, honor that deal that he made with Castor, whatever his name is. Remember when I was talking about the devil frequency? If you watched that, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, check out the show, The Devil Frequency, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The devil has not used anything else differently than what he has been using, and that's the woman. And this is not a shout out to women. This is not downplaying them. This is just real. Adam was brought down by a woman. Solomon was brought down by women. David had a man killed because of a woman. Samson was brought down by a woman. There are many stories in the Bible of men being broken because of a woman or women. The devil is not going to use nothing different than what he's been using. It has been working since the days of Adam and Eve. We have to get control over our sexual urges, including me. This does not exclude me. I do not walk on water. I am not Jesus. Please don't get it twisted. I'm not here preaching to you. I am not a preacher. I am not a minister. I'm just a man that understands how the world works. That's it. This goes out to me too. You have to control your sexual urges. And I'm saying that Mr. Cosby was right for drugging the women? No. On top of being married to? No. But those women knew what time it was. That was the scene back in the day. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That was the thing. Just like now, hip hop and sex and drugs. That's the culture now. Sex, drugs, and alcohol, or sex, drugs, and murder, or whatever, was the culture back then. And Mr. Cosby had more control over his sexual urges. He would be in that situation, but he didn't. Now we know this is an unjust court system. The people, the government, all political. It's all corrupt. But if you have control over your mind, you have control over your actions, you will have control over your body. It will keep you out of trouble, including me. So we can learn a lot from Mr. Cosby. Now the only reason why, listen, I'll give you this before I leave. Listen closely. Come closer. Listen. He hasn't done anything that none of us have done. Some of us, we use alcohol. Some of us use marijuana. Some of us have used cocaine. Some of us just manipulated a woman, told her lies, but nevertheless, it was some type of manipulation, whether we use some type of drugs or alcohol or we use words. So we're not going to sit here and judge Mr. Cosby like we are Jesus. Just stop it. But we also can learn from him. Have control over your thoughts. You have control over your actions. You will have control over your body. Well, have control over your thoughts. You will have control over your body. Then you will have control of your actions. That's the order. That's the order. Take this message to heart. If you don't get anything else out of any of the videos I do or shows I do, get this one right here. It could save your life. Simple. Thanks again for tuning in. Click like, dislike, leave a comment. I can take constructive criticism, so it doesn't matter what you say. It is what it is. Take this message to heart. Apply it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. And you know the usual. 1, 2. Peace. I'm out.